We was walking a lot in the date. I was traveling with one of my friend's family. There was a bridge. I passed by. They was walking behind me when the train surprised them. The guy, El Coyote, he told us to run away. And we ran. He left us under the tree, but he never came back. Well, I decided to leave from my country because I had dreams. One of my dreams was to get a diploma from high school to continue with my education because I really wanted to become a nurse, but I couldn't. I only finished 8th grade.
Education is the key to unlocking whatever door you want to go into. And people who have had the blessing of education take it for granted, I think. And when you are in a community of people who haven't been able to access education, either because quality education wasn't available or because of their family circumstances, that instead of their parents sitting down at the table and working on their homework with them at night, their parents were either absent or encouraging them, to leave school, to get a job before they had even finished high school.
Creo que la educación empieza por la casa, empieza por los padres, empieza por la familia, donde hay esos elementos básicos y fundamentales para la vida de cualquier ser humano, donde le enseñan valores, donde le enseñan la armonía de convivir con otras personas. Creo que no hay edad para hacer lo que uno quiere hacer. Yo creo que son los sueños de las personas, lo que quieren las personas.
At first, I took few semesters for English class. And then, my family was the one I was living for. They was thinking, that I came here to work, not to study. And then I stopped, went to school, and I started to work. This one was a few years later when I got married. I got married in a Sacred Heart Church. Here you can see that was my husband. And then I have a son. That's my baby. He was just born here like maybe a month. I don't remember, but he was maybe 1 month. And this one you can see I have my family, like my husband and my son and me. At that time where my life, I can say, was fine. On this one, I was already separate with my husband. I have my apartment. I just was living with my son. And that one, he was already in daycare. You know, nothing is easy when you come to this country. And yeah, you know, I have a lot of struggles. First, because you know I didn't speak the language. That's why I decided to go to school, to take some few semesters. But I feel it doesn't help me a lot because then I stop, Because in my mind, my dream was to come, study, and work. In my mind, I expected it's going to be more easy, but it wasn't be like that. It wasn't be like that.
She goes to work every day and she cleans. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with doing any kind of domestic or labor work. Not at all. Because I've done it myself to be able to support myself. But it comes a time in a person's life when you realize I can do so much more with myself, with my future. And that's why I'm saying that with her getting her GED, with getting her education, and continuing to get the support from her peers and friends and family, she'll be able to rise above and hopefully reach a whole other level of success.
It was incredible, as a single parent trying to pay for her own education and her son's education. It was a huge responsibility. And there were times where the realist in me said, Vilma, I know that you want to do that or you want to do this for yourself, but is it really realistic? Is this possible for you right now? And she always said, there's got to be a way. I'm going to figure it out. And she did, and it was incredible.
But was another day that really, was very hard. He asked me he wants some special toys. It was expensive. I remember exactly when he said he wanted these toys, and I couldn't buy it. And then it was really hard, like destroy my heart. But I just continue with my life and then work and then I feel happy for one of the good things I did, that I was able to pay his school. He was like in private school, And I think it was good, because I can see now the reflection, what kind of person he is. And then I said, my job, all my struggles, was for a reason.
Sino su principal forma de mejorar es de que ella se siente en determinados momentos que no va a poder y tiene una capacidad enorme. Lo que pasa es que tiene que tener más confianza en ella misma.
There was a moment where she said, Ann, you know what, I'm not gonna do it. I've tried, I've done this test how many times, I cannot get the points. And I don't remember what I said exactly, but just reminding her that the first time she took it, she was like many points shy. And then she kept getting closer and closer, and knowing that every journey has its hurdles, and that was like the last hurdle, and just go back, study, and do that one more time. All you need is one more point.
If you cannot muster up the strength, the will, and the courage to go and educate yourself, to take that step and say, I'm gonna go here and get a job. I'm gonna spend my time and my energy to be able to achieve my dreams and goals, then you won't live a different life.
I was laid down in my bed and I was like sleeping and I covered myself. And then my son came to me and he said, Mom, are you going to school today? And I was crying. I said, no, I'm tired. I can't to pass the test and I'm not going no more. And then he said, well, if you think that's the best thing for you, okay, stay there. But you should came to the window. Say, look the bright, look the sun, look the tree, look the birds, look the people. And then he says, today, it's another date. And he left. He went to his school. And then I wake up and I say, wait a minute. He's going to school and I'm going to stay on my bed just because, I want a flight. Instead to flight, I have to fight. And that's what I did, fight, and went back to school.
broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight.
Today I graduate from the GED and I feel very happy because I was waiting for many years to reach my goals. But today is a special day and I feel happy because I think now I have the key in my hand to continue with my education. Well, I hope you know what I'm doing, what I try to, to share to the whole world, that my story can, to motivate, another women that never think that I can't because I have have child or I have to work. Never put things first. If I did, because really it took me 25 years just to get right now my GED. This dream was in my head, was in my heart, that never lets me alone. And then that's why I say, you better, instead to fight, we have to fight. I'm just going right now to celebrate with my friends. I think we are going to dance today. It doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter who you are, but it doesn't matter how old you are. Just do it.
Mis sueños es sacar mi GED.
Conseguir otro trabajo para seguir la escuela. Me gustaría estudiar teología.
Prepararme para ir a la universidad y ser enfermera.
Ir a la universidad y después de eso escoger una carrera.
My dreams are really about my family and seeing them grow, my children grow to be incredible individuals as adults and to realize their potential and their passion.
Mi sueño, primero, estoy a punto de cumplirlo porque quería graduarme de una universidad americana o una universidad del exterior y estoy a 4 meses de lograrlo.
Well, my dreams and aspirations is to become a professional film director in Hollywood. I would like to work all over the world as well, not just here in the US, but in places like Hong Kong, Japan, and Europe as well.
My dreams are, go to the end to get my degree and to work in a organization where I can help others, because that's one of the things that I really want to do. I hope to, and I know it's going to happen, to see my son to reach his goals, because he really have a very, a lot of passion for what he's doing. And then probably in the future, we can go together to live to California.